What's up, man? Whew. Where do I begin? I just watched that documentary on Max, HBO original documentary on MoviePass. And I remember back in 2016, this was a big thing. Everybody was signing up, getting these passes. And before I go any further, let me give you a little history about myself. My parents has always taught me to be a leader, not a follower. So I never follow trends. I never owned MoviePass. To this very day, I do not have some subscription to a movie theater or anything like that. I just use my credit card, pay for the movies, pay for my popcorn, butter, soda, and candy, and go on about my business. I'm not part of any club. I don't do TikTok. I don't do Letterboxd. I don't do Facebook, none of those things. I just been my own person. Even the new one, what's it called? Threads. A lot of my Instagram buddies try to get me to join. I just won't do it. Salespeople hate me. You can't sell me nothing. I know what I want and when I want to get it. When I bought my car, I was pre-approved by my bank. I knew what I was doing. I went in there, let these people talk to me till they blew in the face. Look, motherfucker, I'm pre-approved. I'm not putting any money down. My credit is over 700 plus. That's the car I want. Go get it, vacuum it out, and fill it up with gas and have it ready to go, motherfucker, within 3 hours. That's the kind of person I am. So when all of my buddies were getting this MoviePass and doing this and doing that, I'm like, hey, good for you, dude. I work full time. I don't have time to go to the movies 3 and 4 times a week. I just don't. And much as I love movies, I value my time a little bit more than that, than going to the theaters that much. That's just me. So this documentary, I had no idea that the founder, Stacy, was black. Then he got the co-founder to help him out, who was also black. I was like, wow, this was amazing to hear about. These two brothers took them a decade, 10 years to build up the business model, to get the brand name. They went through all kind of hoops, red tape. AMC wasn't filling them because they was using their ticket model to buy tickets. They did a cease and desist. They had to find a way for you to purchase tickets through their app. They did it. Black entrepreneurs who loves movies and the movie going experience. And they said, look, theaters, we will increase traffic by 60%. Let's become partners. They did it. Opened up an office, had employees, black men doing the damn thing. But they had that one white guy who was a good friend, who was a good dude, who helped them with capital. When they needed some money, he would drop $1 million, you know. But that couldn't be sustained. That good white friend was like, hey man, I love you guys. I can't keep doing this, but I know somebody who can help. Brought in Mitch, the beginning of the end. Made him CEO. When Stacy has been CEO all this time. They created board members. And when you do this, bad things happen. Mitch got in, started looking around, giving his ideas, pushing his weight, gave the brothers lesser roles whenever the co-founders. That's what happens when you have a board of directors. Be careful what you do. And Mitch brought in somebody else named Ted. It was over. It was over. Because these guys were not who they said who they were. They were con men. They did other things, other ventures, and you got to do people's background checks, and you really got to find out who they are and what they do. Mitch ended up firing Stacy, the original co-founder of MoviePass. Fire him. Gave him a week. Clean out your office, hurry up. Somebody else is moving in. Had to tell his wife. And it was really fucked up. Hey, we all seen Spider-Man, Oscorp, Board of directors fired Osborne, who started the company, fired him. You know what happened? Motherfucker came back as the Green Goblin and threw some balls of radiation at their ass and turned them into skeletons. Be careful. I'm a businessman myself. I have my own company. You cannot trust everybody. And if you do the board of directors, make sure you are still in power and you're not outnumbered. Because that shit happens to me. Some white guy comes in and says, "Oh, T-Job, we're going to fire you from Blacktastic Media. We are now Blacktastic Media over white." I'm coming back as the Black Goblin, and I'm throwing balls of radiation at him and turn them motherfuckers into skeletons. Trust me. But this was heartbreaking. Took these brothers 10 years to build this up, and these two motherfuckers, Ted and Mitch, tore it down within a year to bankruptcy. Going on TV lying about the business model because anybody smart knew it wasn't sustainable. $9.95 a month, and you can see a movie every single day of the week. Okay, let's say the movie costs $10. That's $70. After one movie, it's like, Movie Pass is great. And even though I was hearing all this great news from my friends, I'm like, dude, it sounds too good to be true. I'm cool. They laughing at me. "Oh, TJ, you paying them?" I said, hey, it is what it is. And you seen what happened. That shit went to the wayside, filed bankruptcy. Because I remember when Mission Impossible Fallout came out, all of my buddies who had that Movie Pass couldn't see it. Because you know what happened? Them motherfuckers blocked you from seeing it, trying to save money. Because they know that movie's going to make a ton of money that opening weekend. And everybody who had that app was like, "Hey man, I can't see Mission Impossible Fallout." Of course you can't, but I can. I'm going to do it the old fashioned way. And after that, they started blocking you. They were lying about it. Look, these motherfuckers got indicted for tampering with the software. And if people are paying for a service and you're blocking them from the service, you're going to jail. Okay, if found guilty. And that's what was happening. Everybody's app was messing up. By the day the rules and regulations were changing, I was cracking up. And them little red cards turned out to be nothing but a piece of trash after a while. But that documentary, if you are a movie buff, if you love movies, if you are a former member of Movie Pass, definitely check out this documentary on Max. It's compelling. It's a great success story in the beginning, only to see it being burned down by these two guys. It was emotional for me, being a man of color. I just could not see myself bringing in two guys of non-color and firing me from my own company and burn it down to the ground right in front of me within a year. The good news is Stacy was able to buy the company. It was up for sale. Movie Pass is up and running again. I don't hear nothing about it, but I guess it's a long road to recovery, but he's making it happen, you know. So I'm glad to see him have his redemption after all that bullshit he went through. So, but damn, it is a great documentary. I'm so glad my homeboy turned me on to it, because he texted me in the middle of the night, because we were both up. He said, "Stop what you're doing. Whatever it is you're doing, stop it. Go watch the new documentary on Max about Movie Pass." I'm like, well, it took me a day to do it. I didn't do it right away. I did it the next day. Whew, he wasn't lying. This was great. Check it out for yourself. But in the meantime, be sure to like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and more importantly, leave your comments down low. And I'm out. Peace. You know the routine. Fade to black.